Hi guys! Well, today I am going to be doing my first ever project tin pan, and this is really something of a milestone for me because I have been watching project pan videos for probably the past couple of years, and they have actually become some of my favourite videos to watch. And I've been telling myself for a really long time that I should start my own project pan, but it's kind of taken me a while to get around to doing it, and I've definitely gradually been getting into more of the mindset of trying to use products up and trying to work through some of the stuff I already have rather than just focusing on always accumulating more things, even though inevitably I do still accumulate quite a lot of new things. At least it's kind of definitely slowed down and balanced out a little bit since I have been making more of an effort to use up some of the products that I already have. So anyway, I think the project pan community, if you like, has grown a lot over the past couple of years, and there are a lot of people producing some really good videos and giving really good tips and advice and lots of inspiration. So I just thought it was definitely about time that I got myself in on all of this fun. So I have got 10 makeup items that I would like to use up, and some of these makeup items are going to be no problem at all to use up, and I'm going to use them up pretty soon. Now, other products in this project pan are going to be somewhat more of a challenge. There's a couple of items in here that are practically brand new, and I don't think I will use them up anytime soon. But nevertheless, I'm going to start working through them and see how far I can get through them. I've not really come up with any exact rules as to how I'm going to do this project pan. I think I'll probably work it out as I go along. But I think I might have something of like a continuous project tin pan going, so when I finish up one of the products from this project pan, I might just switch out another product into it in place of the one that's been used up. I'm not quite sure, but I will be giving updates anyway. Probably every couple of weeks I will give an update and let you know how I'm doing. So let's get into the products. The first product is this one, and this is a new product for me. I have only ever used this twice, and in fact one of those 2 times was today. And I'm not really sure how I feel about this yet. I didn't really love it the first time I tried it. I didn't really enjoy using it today, but I'm still testing it out. So why is this in my project tin pan when it's a new product? Well, I have just finished up my Revlon Colour Stay foundation, and it's the second bottle I have finished up, and I have 2 more in stock as backups, if you like. And the problem is, as soon as I open one of those, that is the foundation that I will gravitate to almost every day, and then my other foundations and BB creams won't ever get used. So I thought, before I open up another one of the foundations that I know I love and can easily use every day, I will try and use something else that would probably not get used otherwise if I didn't make a special effort to use it. So this is the Dream Pure BB 18-1 BB cream. It's in the shade Light. It contains 2% salicylic acid, and it's for oily skin, and it has SPF 15 in it as well. So it's kind of full of lots of promise. I just need to try and see if I can learn to love this and incorporate it into my daily makeup routine. I actually applied this today with a buffing brush, and I found that applying it that way, it did go on better, and also I used a lot more product than I would have done if I'd have just applied it with my fingers. So that's a little bit of a sneaky way as to how I might actually be able to use this up a little quicker if I use a brush to apply it every day. Anyway, on to the next product. This is a Natural Collection pressed powder, and this is in the shade Cool, and I really do like this powder. It's a £1.99 powder, and it's just one of the best cheap powders I have tried. The shade is really good. It is not too orange or too dark, and the consistency is nice and soft and velvety, and it does have a mattifying effect on the skin without being overly cakey. So it's a good one. The reason why this is in my project pan is because I do have lots of other powders that are open, including the Boots 17 Miracle Matte Press Powder, which I really enjoy using. I've got through so many of them already, and I also really enjoy using the e.l.f. High Definition Setting Powder as well. So with those two powders alone on the go, I would probably gravitate towards using them a lot more than using this, and I could just see this sitting in my little collection not being used. And it's also getting to the point where it's kind of awkward to get product out because it's all around the edges, and I use a big fluffy powder brush, so it's quite difficult to get the powder brush into these little edges. But I'm going to persevere and try and use this up. This is something that I would repurchase again in the future, most definitely, but I do not need to repurchase it anytime soon because I have a lot of other powders to use up, and there are probably other powders I would repurchase before this one, but this one stands out for price, and the shade is just really good for fair skin. The next item that is in my Project 10 pan is an item from e.l.f. and this is the e.l.f. Studio Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder, and this is in this shade St. Lucia, and this is the one that has the matte bronzer. I believe the other two compacts like this that e.l.f. do, the bronzers are both slightly shimmery. And I've been enjoying using this for a really long time. I've been using it practically every day for, I would say, maybe getting on for a year. So I've made really good progress with the blush. But the bronzer, which I use just as much as the blush, or as often, perhaps even more so often than the blush, I've really not made as much progress on. So that's kind of a little bit crazy. But I am definitely going to be trying to use this up a little bit more. I've already discovered that I can use this in my crease, in my eye socket, and as a little bit of a contour shade there. So that's helping me use it up a little bit faster as well. And originally I was going to count both of these as separate items towards my Project 10 pan, but then I just thought, I may as well just count them both together, and I will count this as one product, so when they're both used up, this will be used up fully. So I'm quite excited about that because there is like a huge amount of pan there already, so that's not going to be difficult to finish up. Okay, on to eye things now. So the next item is part of this little W7 Fun Box, and it is a powder eyeshadow. And I've already hit pan on this, and I really like this colour for, again, defining my crease, because it's a very nice kind of taupey brown colour. It's not too warm, and it's just a lovely matte shade, and I really do enjoy using this. And I just figured, since I've already hit pan on it, why not just continue using this until I use it up, and then I will be able to say that I have used up the whole eyeshadow, which is not something I can say I've done very often. The next item is this, and this is another item that is practically brand new, so you're probably wondering, why is this in my Project pan? Well, this is a Topshop Eye Gleam in the shade Bronzed, and I really want to use this up, or certainly get a lot of use from it, before it dries up and goes all unusable, because it's too nice to let that happen to it. It's really lovely. And this just makes a really good cream shadow base. So I definitely want to be using that, if not every day, then almost every day, and certainly on the days when I'm going to be using like a neutral brown eyeshadow anyway, why not just use this as my base and enjoy it. So the next item is another item which I just want to keep on using until it's used up, because I don't want to allow it to dry up and have to throw it away, because this is a really nice product. This is the $1 Billion Brows A Hint of Tint Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Blonde. I'm tripping over my words there. This is just like kind of like a mascara for your eyebrows, and it's really nice. I really like the shade. It's not too orange or too warm toned for me. It's a very nice shade and I like this product a lot, and it's kind of an expensive product too. It originally came in a wonderful makeup box, so it would be a shame to let this go to waste, so I'm just going to keep on using this until it is all gone. Next two items are mascaras, and I have a really bad habit of just opening up mascaras, trying them out, then putting them to one side, forgetting about them for a really long time, coming back, trying to use them, and to find out that they've just dried up. So I don't want that to happen to these two. I don't want to let them dry up before I've even used them. So I'm going to add these two to my Project 10 pan as well. This is a Lancome Hypnose mascara. It's a black mascara, and it's just kind of like a deluxe sized sample. It's 2 milliliters of product, and I've already been using this for a little while now, so this is really not going to take me very long to finish up at all. But I do not want that to go to waste because I really enjoy using that mascara. And this is a Miner's Maxi mascara, and this is a volumizing one, and this is also in the shade black. And again, this is something that I just don't want to allow to kind of dry up and go to waste. And I've actually been layering these two together and finding that they work really well together, so that's been working well, and it's also a way to kind of get them used up a little bit more quickly. The next item is this Avon Colortrend non-retractable lipstick in the shade Gone Pink. This is something I find very easy to wear every day, so I know I'll be able to use it up, and I just want to use it up so that I can say I've used up a lipstick. This is kind of annoying because it's non-retractable, so it's not one that you can twist up and then twist back down. I found that out the hard way, so I don't really know how much is in here, but I've used it quite a lot, so I'm guessing there isn't a ton left in here. This is really nice, it stays on really well, and it does actually eventually dry down to quite a matte finish on the lips, which I like. But I do normally wear lip balm underneath it because it can be a bit drying. And the final product in my Project 10 pan is this, and this is a Benefit lip gloss. It's a Her Glossiness one, and it is in the shade Who Are You Wearing, which is just a name that makes no sense to me. You can probably already see that I have used quite a lot of this. This is by no means a full product, which makes me think this is going to be quite easy to use up fairly soon. And these can be layered together, which is another good way of using them up a little bit more quickly, and I've got them both on my lips right now. So that is everything in my Project 10 pan, and I will definitely give you an update in a couple of weeks and let you know how I am getting on with everything. And if you have made a Project pan video, please let me know, and I would just love to go and watch it, and that would be great because I just love watching Project Pan videos. So thank you very much for watching my Project Pan video, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!